the good things, all the good things, all the good things. All the good things, all the good things, all the good things.
This is our logo, Maui Hub. When you go to our online platform at mauihub.org, this is what you see. And you go online to order starting at Saturday at noon until Tuesday night. Place your orders. Store closes Tuesday night. On Wednesday, we give our producers the list of what their orders are. Thursday, they deliver down at the Central Distribution Center, which is right now we're at Sunfresh down in Kahului. They're letting us use their space and people. And on Friday, the picker packers put together those custom orders into bags and boxes. Saturday, they go onto the trucks for delivery. Here's the pickup sites. You see a couple of our truck drivers. They go to Central Maui, Kihei, Lahaina, and Pukalani. And here you see an example of our page. When you go online, you see our products. Over there to the left, you can click on producers or attributes. This is what it looks like when you click on producers. We have about 47 producers who are onboarded onto our website. And every week we'll have offerings from 15 to 20 different farmers and producers. So you can narrow your search. If you like a particular farm, you can just go look at that farm. You can also narrow your search by attributes. You can see on this page, we have just checked the USDA certified organic and the no pesticides blocks. And then that brings up just that produce. We also feature our farmers and producers. This is an example of a page where we give information about the particular farm, photos, connection to the website, try to help market these farmers as much as we can. I want to talk a little bit about our mission and history. This is our startup team, Autumn Ness. Most people know she's a great social activist, a really good grant writer. Keith Ranney was with the Farmers Union at the beginning, and he's our communications, customer service marketing guy. Cindy's our web guru. John Dobovon, many of you know. John is a farmer, aquaponics farmer up country. Michelle is our custom graphics. She did our web design. And then this is basically our board of directors at this point, which we are planning on expanding soon. We've got an intern, we've got a producer, our supporter, Ruby, who just does a great job talking to the farmers, keeping all this stuff straight, which is kind of complicated sometimes. And Kisa does our financial models. And next, I'd like to go to talk about our mission. Primary mission of Maui Hub is to make local fresh produce available to low income and food secure people. At the same time, building a food infrastructure, a community-based food system where we can buy from farmers and producers and sell to families to benefit all. And we're working really hard right now to accept SNAP benefits from the USDA. It's been a bit of a challenge, but we're hoping that that's going to happen real soon so we can offer our SNAP recipient customers discounts, chance to receive free orders. We have several of our customers now have asked us if they can please donate to Maui Hub so that another family can have a free order. That's Maui. Our vision is to grow the connections between the farmers, the value-added producers, new things grown on Maui and new things that are made on Maui, and create new jobs. And I know when I see, I go down sometimes on Thursday and accept delivery, and the farmers and producers come in, and some of them are old friends, some are new friends. They're exchanging phone numbers, they're trading produce. I really do see a future for this hub to connect these people in a real personal way. Talk about the history here a little bit. Of course, we're born in a pandemic, but here to stay. We started forming in mid-March in response to the pandemic. People didn't want to go to grocery stores. Farmers had a lot of produce they couldn't sell. We had startup partners, the Farmers Union and their foundation, very helpful. Common Ground Collective was there from the beginning. Beyond Pesticides generously contributed. Sunfresh generally contributed to us. So we started meeting every Tuesday and Thursday. We had Zoom meetings. And for operational planning and execution, late March, John Dobovan approached Sunfresh. They'd lost a lot of business. Vincent Mina, Keith Ranney, several other collaborators started really putting together the operation with the local line storefront. That was the online platform we started with. We experimented period cycles, picking and sorting systems. We transferred to the local food marketplace in May because we had a lot of problems with local line. So we had to break that contract. We like local food marketplace a lot. They've given us great training. They give us great reports, real good feedback. We really like working with them. And then by July 1, we established our autonomy and incorporated as a nonprofit under Hawaii law. And our 501c3 application is pending with the federal government. Here's our needs list. Basically, the hub needs public and philanthropic funding in order to successfully build a system and maintain it for a while. If we're blessed enough to get CARES Act funding, we'll be able to lease space from Sunfresh for now. We'll also hire a general manager, produce manager, warehouse workers, truck drivers, lots of other needs, as you can imagine, running a business. Our soon goals are home delivery and of course the SNAP benefits, and also to help farmers in any way we can. Here's some ideas and more we want to pursue. We really want to have our own packing and distribution center, which would include a place for delivery, chillers, one cold enough for leafy vegetables, another one for produce like root vegetables, an air-conditioned area for packing. We also envision a large commercial kitchen available to everyone at low cost, a restaurant kitchen, open air dining, and a permanent farmer's market. And that is really our goal for growing this business. For a few years, we'll need government assistance and other donations and grants, but we can imagine a day when tourists return to Maui where we can charge them higher prices at the farmer's market and restaurants, kamaina for the locals. Then the net income from that, those enterprises would go to pay for the expenses of running the hub, which frankly is never going to be profitable, and we don't want it to be profitable because we want to pay producers and farmers as much as possible. We want to sell at affordable prices and have room to donate produce to the food bank and other kitchens and local organizations. Next slide is how people order. You can go, you'll see this slide looks like a lot of platforms you're familiar with. You log in, you have your shopping cart and you pay. Next slide is how the farmers get on board. You see at the top, it says sell with us. And then here's our frequently asked questions, lots of information. We connect with them either by website or by phone. And our mantra is quality, consistency, and fulfillment. Here's our collaborator chart. We envision all the producers coming into us and then we distribute out. We're not interested in starting any new businesses like a mobile farmers market or value-added businesses or a farm. We want other people to do those things. And for them, we're the hub. We hope that we can help these businesses by providing wholesale price produce, a commercial kitchen, of course, and a platform to sell. And then if you can just go through the next slide, next slide, next slide, next slide. There's our volunteers helping. We like providing a volunteer platform. And then next slide, we already talked about the 85%. We want to have more food self-sufficiency and less food insecurity here. Next slide, concerned about the jobless rate. We already talked about that. I really think that it's important to recognize what a community-based food system is. I believe it's a public trust. And this is the Hawaiian Constitution. And we're all familiar with the constitutional mandate that the government, state and counties are supposed to conserve and protect our natural beauty, land, water, mineral, other resources. But also in the Hawaiian Constitution, look at this. The state shall conserve and protect agricultural lands, promote diversified agriculture, and increase agricultural self-sufficiency. To me, that means that a community-based food system is really a public trust, and it really is part of the government's job to support this kind of system, which will increase agricultural self-sufficiency. So I'll finish with this constitutional mandate, and thank you so much for listening.